Hey everybody, it's Ramona. Welcome back to Weekly Wax Empties. It's a little late because I was out of town and Cincy Saturday got posted late also. But back in town, back to normal. I flew to Kitchener, Ontario to surprise my niece at her grad school graduation, and it was a huge surprise. My other niece Hannah was in on it, and Casey's boyfriend John, and otherwise nobody else knew. Didn't even tell my mother till like the day before. And anyway, it was a huge success. The surprise went off without a hitch. You can, if you want to watch it, it's on my Instagram page and it's on my Facebook page. Anyway, it was really nice. I had a really wonderful time, a great weekend. I love my family so much. So hard being so far away from them, but life does go on, so I'm back in Houston now. So let's get started. So it's not a lot because I was out of town for a couple of days, and I have a special honorable mention at the end. So the first, I did finish 2 candles earlier in the week. Yankee Candle Lemon Chiffon Cake. This was really good, just a nice lemon bakery scent. I got this at TJ Maxx for $12.99. And when I was online trying to find the scent description, and basically it's just a lemon cake, so there's nothing, above and beyond that. So I didn't, write it down or do a review, it's just a lemon cake. However, I'm not sure, I'm not a Yankee person. I can't tell you what all these numbers mean on the bottom, 86860-71127-6, so I don't know if that's a 2016 pour, perhaps? I'm not sure. I'm guessing it's an older pour because when I was online looking for this candle, it's not on the Yankee site, but I did find a couple on eBay. There was a set of 2 of them for $99. So I'm assuming it's an older pour, and people really liked it, and I did too as well. So the scent was, I would say, a strong medium, like 7-ish around there. But if you like lemon bakery, well, I'm not even sure if you can get this really now, but I did enjoy it. And the other candle I finished earlier in the week after a period of time was Climbing Clematis from Homeworks. And this is clematis flower, hyacinth, muguet, sandalwood, and moss. And I really liked this a lot because I got hyacinth and I got the muguet in here. And muguet is lily of the valley. It's like a very green, fresh green note. So this one I really loved. As always, they burned all the way down. I probably have one more little burn in there. This one did soot a little, as you can see along the top, and that's even with trimming the wicks. So, but otherwise, I have no complaints. And the throw was okay. I would call it a 7. I can't really give it any more than that. Okay, let's see. Went through some Scentsy. This was last week's, or let me see now. Last week's Scentsy Saturday, which was Spring Forward. Yeah, and I didn't care for this. It was not what I envisioned a spring scent to be. It was kind of like a musty sandalwood note, or maybe some amber or something. I didn't care for it that much. This one, however, is my favorite from Scentsy, Huckleberry and Clementine. Very tart, juicy, tart but sweet at the same time. More tart. Really, really love this. The throw on this is amazing, like 8 or 9 out of 10. I love that one. Last week's Walmart Wax Wednesday, Blackberry Lemonade. That was really good. And this is Canadian. And I know that because I just came back from Canada and I saw it there. Let's see, what did we have here? Some Destination Wax. Cinnamon Vanilla Sugar. This I was kind of afraid of. This, was this a sample? How did I get this? I think it was in a D-stash. I got a Destination Wax D-stash maybe 2 months ago, and it was in that because I probably wouldn't have ordered this just based on the fact that it was cinnamon. And it is. There is a little bit of vanilla in it. I cut it in half, I think, and had I had my time back, I probably would have cut it in quarters and put some vanilla cookie crunch with it. So anyway, it's not on my reorder list. It's really heavy on the cinnamon. However, if you are a cinnamon lover, I do recommend it because it does have a great throw and it is very cinnamony. Okay. I finished off a little 4-pack of, I think there was 2 left in this one, 221B Baker Street. And if you don't know, that's Sherlock Holmes' address, and I have read every Sherlock Holmes story ever written a long time ago. I haven't read them in a while, but anyway, 221B Baker Street is Sherlock's address. And this is kind of like warm, like you would picture like in a library, tobacco. I think it's cherry tobacco, leather, and something else. And I really, really like that one. This is a multiple repurchase over and over and over again for me. I love this one. Grapefruit peach gelato is creamy gelato, grapefruit peach, tropical fruit, and swirl of rhubarb. This I liked. The throw was good. I got mostly grapefruit and peach. I did not get any of the rhubarb, which was kind of disappointing. I really kind of liked rhubarb because it's very hard to find scents with rhubarb in them, and also then not only to find the wax that has it, but then to actually get that rhubarb note come out, and unfortunately I didn't get it on that one. Mango black tea. I get the tea note, but I didn't get the mango so much. And this is a repurchase because I found a scent shot in I found one of each in my stash when I went through my stash a couple weeks ago, kind of, you know, gearing me up to melt my destination wax. So anyway, I wish there was more mango in it. I did get the tea, but I wish there was more mango. Oh, here's another Scentsy. This is the one I just posted. This is this week's Scentsy Saturday Amazon Rain. Okay, I won't say anything about that. I melted that Smell Good Shop Coffee Brulee, and this was really good. Yeah, it was just like a nice coffee scent. The brulee, like I would think you might get like a creamy note to it. I guess I got a little bit of a cream note, but it was just a nice coffee scent. The throw was really good, 7.5. I would purchase that again, it was good. And then I have two that my niece Casey gave me in Ontario, and these are a local vendor in Ontario called Any Taco Organics. So if you're in Ontario or in Canada, you might want to look that up. Any Taco Organics. This is Evening in Paris. And I have these going right now, but because I just got home like a couple hours ago and I put them in. This is nice. This is a light, sophisticated perfume scent. Not a cloying, you know, choking in the elevator perfume. Just a really light, sophisticated note. I really like this one. That's Evening in Paris. And I think the name really matches the notes in there. And this one is Morning Breeze. And this smells like dryer sheets to me. Yeah, like even not Downy, but maybe Gain, or maybe one of the new ones, one of the Unstoppable. Actually, I just had one, a box of the Unstoppables dryer sheets. And I ended up, I think, putting it in my drawers because I didn't care for it. Because it had a slight perfumey note, like a perfumey dryer sheet to me. Okay, so now we get to the honorable mention. So while I was away, I purchased, well, not while I was away, I didn't purchase this while I was away. Let me start over. Previously, I have purchased the Scentsy Go, and this is the Scentsy Go. And, oh, it's broken. No, it's not. Anyway, so what you do, if you're not familiar with the Scentsy Go, you take the top off, and then you order these pods that go in it, and it has room for either one pod or two. You charge it with a USB cable, which is upstairs. I've left it upstairs, sorry. You charge it, there's the USB cable goes right there. And when you turn it on, it makes this ever so slight hum, and you put the pod in. Okay, and then you put the cap back on, and you turn it on by this button right here. Now this one is not charged yet, or because I just used it. And so then when the motor comes on, it turns on a fan, and the scent goes out. So this is portable, so you can charge it. You charge it via the USB port, and it lasts, I believe Lisa Roberry said it lasts 6 hours. Now also, if you don't have a Scentsy consultant and you're looking for somebody, I highly recommend Lisa Roberry. She's here on YouTube, plus she has her own Scentsy website. So look her up. So anyway, so once it's charged, then it'll go, I think, like for 6 hours and emit the fragrance. So I was in a hotel room, and I specifically bought it. I knew I was going, but of course I couldn't say that because it was a surprise. but I knew I was going on this trip and I wanted to take it with me in the hotel. And I'm glad I did. You know, hotels are just, sometimes, I mean, they're clean, yes, but there's just, sometimes they smell kind of weird. I don't know if it's their cleaning supplies or just, I don't know. Anyway, I am so glad I took it. I used one pod, and I kept the Scentsy plugged into the USB port continuously. So this ran 3 days and 3 nights continuously. It didn't stop, and I can still smell scent in here. So I'm gonna keep this because it's not done yet. So anyway, and this one was Go-Go Mango, which is like a fruity tropical notes in it. So anyway, I highly recommend the Scentsy Go. I have since purchased the scents in Luna and Amazon Rain and Clothesline, and I'm going away again in July when my other sister Joanne comes, and so I'll be taking it with us then. So honorable mention to the Scentsy Go. So that's it for this week, you guys. I hope everybody's having a great week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.